The year was 2040, and humanity had done the unthinkable, brought back the dinosaurs. It started with a discovery deep beneath the Antarctic ice, a frozen mosquito, its belly filled with prehistoric blood. What was once science fiction became science fact. Within a decade, genetic engineers cracked the code, Project Genesis, the resurrection of lost species. The goal was noble at first: restore extinct creatures, repair the planet's broken ecosystems. But ambition, as always, had other plans. Chapter 1, The New Eden. Welcome to Eden Park, the voice said as the shuttle hovered over a lush green valley surrounded by electric fences that shimmered in the morning mist. Dr. Alara Miles, a paleontologist who had grown up watching documentaries about fossils, pressed her face against the glass. Below, enormous shapes moved between the trees, her lifelong dream made real. "They actually did it," she whispered. "They brought them back." Beside her, Aidan Cross, a journalist known for exposing corporate secrets, watched with cautious eyes. "Yeah," he muttered. "And they're selling tickets to paradise." Eden Park was the world's first Cretaceous wildlife reserve, a joint venture between biotech giants and world governments. Visitors could walk with dinosaurs, camp under ancient stars, and watch herds of triceratops graze in real time. It was breathtaking. It was terrifying. Chapter 2, Giants of the Earth. On their second day, Alara and Aidan joined a group of scientists on an observation trail. The forest around them vibrated with sound, deep bellows, chirps, and the distant thundering of feet. "Look there," Alara pointed. Through the ferns, a herd of Brachiosaurus moved slowly, their long necks swaying like ships' masts. One lifted its head to the treetops, tearing branches free with a low groan. A drone zipped overhead, scanning vitals and transmitting data. "They're all tagged," said a guide. "Each one's heart rate, hormone levels, even digestion, all monitored in real time." Alara smiled, though her scientist's instincts twitched. "You're playing God," she said softly. The guide laughed nervously. "God charges admission now." Then the ground shook. Birds scattered. Aidan's camera spun toward the noise, a Tyrannosaurus rex, its scales glistening, eyes like burning coals, emerging from the jungle. The team froze as it roared, the sound rolling like thunder through the valley. "Stay calm," the guide said, voice trembling. "The fences." But the rex wasn't attacking. It was hunting something else. A lone Parasaurolophus sprinted through the trees, the predator lunging after it. In seconds, nature reclaimed its ancient rhythm: predator and prey, life and death reborn. Alara could barely breathe. "Beautiful," she whispered. "And horrifying." Chapter 3, The Fracture. That night, while the rest of the team celebrated with champagne and holographic fireworks, Aidan slipped away. He had received a message from a whistleblower inside the company that ran Eden Park, BioRevive Industries. In a dim control room, he found the truth. The dinosaurs weren't just being cloned for display. They were being weaponized. Geneticists had spliced them with modern DNA, crocodilian resilience, feline agility, even neural implants for remote control. Project Genesis had a darker twin, Project Dominion. When Alara confronted the head of research, Drive Halvorsen, he didn't deny it. "Do you think governments fund this because they love nature?" he asked. "They want soldiers that never tire, that can adapt, that can't be reasoned with. Evolution made the perfect killing machines, we just woke them up." Alara's heart sank. "You've doomed us all." Chapter 4, The Storm. 2 days later, a tropical storm hit Eden Park. Power lines went down. Electric fences flickered. Then something worse happened. The control systems failed. The genetically enhanced predators, faster, smarter, more aggressive than any fossil record creature, broke free. Emergency alarms blared. Staff evacuated, tourists screamed, and chaos spread across the park like wildfire. Alara and Aidan ran through the rain, chased by creatures that should not exist. A pack of raptors, sleek and silent, hunted them through the jungle. One leapt, Alara ducked, grabbing a fallen flare and hurling it into the darkness. The creature screeched as the light blinded it. "Keep moving," Aidan shouted. "We have to reach the shuttle." But there was no shuttle. The landing pad was gone, torn apart by something massive. In the lightning's flash, they saw it, the wrecks again, scarred and bleeding, roaring into the storm. This was no longer a park. It was prehistoric hell. Chapter 5, The Long Walk. They found refuge in a collapsed visitor center. The power was out, and the air reeked of mud and blood. Through broken glass, Alara could see the herds, triceratops, ankylosaurs, even velociraptors, roaming free, their primal instincts overriding human containment. "It's all gone," she whispered. "Everything we built." Aiden pointed toward the forest, where dawn's first light broke through the rain. "Not everything. They survived, again." She looked at the dinosaurs, silhouettes against the rising sun, and for the first time felt something beyond fear, respect. Nature, it seemed, had found a way, once more. Epilogue. The New Earth. Months later, satellite footage revealed that Eden Park was no longer under human control. The dinosaurs had spread beyond the valley, migrating through river systems, adapting with astonishing speed. Governments quarantined the region. Scientists debated destroying it, but Alara refused. In a broadcast watched by millions, she stood before the world. "We brought them back not to cage them, but to understand them." Perhaps this is nature's message, that we were never meant to rule alone. Some called it a disaster. Others, a rebirth. And somewhere in the heart of that new wild world, beneath the same ancient sun, a mother triceratops led her young through tall grass, the first of her kind in 65 million years. Human civilization watched in awe, unsure whether they were witnessing the end of the modern age, or the beginning of a new one. The year was 2040. And for the first time in history, humans were walking with dinosaurs.